Okay. As I was saying, so current government decided to they call this a stress test of a public healthcare system, and which basically means they have allocated, millions, hundreds of millions of euros of money to basically every doctor that works in a public healthcare system. They will be able to work as much as he or she wants to, and this is basically, let's say, their way, their method to calculate how much patients can be treated. If there if there is no, let's say, financial limitations to physicians' work, how much they are willing or able to treat, because the government, which is left of center, is very against privatization of the public health care system, and very against private physicians that are not one way or the other integrated or part of the public health care system. And now we actually have a funny consequence of this governmental decision or plan, that in the year of 2023, in the first basically 2 months, month and a half, so the data is covering, let's say 45 days of the first year. In this time, basically every day, one and more new private healthcare companies were established. So basically the doctors that are currently working in the public healthcare facilities, hospitals and healthcare centers, they started to opening so-called SP businesses. So for example, I also have SP, which means самостоятельный подjetник, so independent businessman, independent what is the other word for businessman? Independent, I cannot remember now. There is a more is better term. It's not contractor. Basically you are like self-employed, okay? But there are two kinds of these SPs that you can have: full-time employment or additional so-called afternoon employment. And the government, who is so against private healthcare companies, has actually caused a serious upsurge in this creation of these new companies, because doctors realized if they create an SP, so that they have a status of SP, they will actually earn more Then in the case that the government envisioned of working through contracts. So yeah, you know, in Slovenia you have different type of contracts. So you know, you have the best kind of employment is employment for undefined time period. Then you have employment for limited or selected time periods. So these are two main, let's say, versions. And then you have, you know, SP can cover both these terms. But then you have, you know, let's say if you work more, you can also have, you know, contract for work or contract for project. But of course, each of these types of employment or work contracts, they come with different, once again we are stuck here on this spot or on the other side. I don't know. I think there's a lot of mice here. Fui. So you know, they come, these different types, they come with different levels of benefits, of course, and also different levels of taxes and fees that you have to, you know, contribute to pay. And of course, let's say project or let's say project employment or is taxed more than an SP, even if it's only, you know, afternoon SP. Oh, they are working. Okay, perhaps we will go today through Pudutik. Okay, we will go through Pudutik, so we will have a long walk. And now, of course, people, you know, doctors started creating SPs for them, because at the end they will have, you know, more benefits and paid less, and at the same time they will be doing the thing that the government is against, you know, more private healthcare companies. Okay, we will end on this point.